of the Arizona sunset. Now, as I was saying yesterday, if you follow me on Facebook, you can find us on Facebook at unicornspit.com. But if you follow me on Facebook, you'll see me always update the status of my new project that I'm working with, which is far and in between because I'm always inventing stuff. So, as you saw from my last video, I did the stain press on my Aunt Pam's 1930s French Revival sofa table. And I have my little nephew here, Dominic. And isn't he cute? He's only 4 years old and he loves to help me. But he's helping with me with my supplies. So I just got done doing the stain press and I let this dry thoroughly in the hot Arizona sun. And it feels so amazing. So I let that dry, and you'll notice that whenever you let unicorn spit dry, you not only get the staining effect where it penetrates into the wood, but it also gives you that glazing effect, which can be a little bit thick on the top. That's what gives you that three-dimensional look, but there's ways to smooth it, and we're getting ready to show you how to do that. If you wanted to get this, which is absolutely beautiful, but I wanted to throw a little extra punch on it because it's for my Aunt Pam. You know, it's a family heirloom. I'm going to do some of that burl wood. But if you wanted to leave it just as it is, all you do is do the first step in doing the burl wood. Thank you, Dom. The first step is going to be to try out, let me have that one, your steel wool. You can use or a Scotch-Brite pad, anything like that. And you're just going to want to knock off anything that's kind of thick. And you're going to want to wait till it's pretty dry. And you're going to want to follow the grain of the wood. Sorry, baby. You're going to want to follow the grain of the wood. So if it's a left and right pattern, you're going to rub your pad left and right. And once you've got yourself a nice smooth surface like I did, because I was working on a little bit before, but not that much before, I got to be honest, because I am on vacation. So I just did a very light sanding, felt around for any areas that felt thick. The next step is to take I just took a sheet of the cheapest sandpaper I could find, and I'm just using some 220 sandpaper. And all you're going to do is follow the grain of the wood again, and you're going to give yourself a nice, complete surface that's void of any ridges or anything like that, just to make it absolutely flawless and smooth. So you're going to grind down all of that area that is the glaze effect, because there is a thickening agent. And it's all right if some of the edges aren't completely dry like I have right here. It'll just show like an intense color of the natural color of the wood that you're working with. So you're going to want to do a little pattern. And the pattern that I just did kind of mimics what a giant orbiter would do. That's why God gave us hands. They're our tools. And they're free. So the next thing you're going to do is go to Walmart or anywhere like that. You're not even going to clean your surface. You want that powder to stay on the top, because the thickener that I use in my unicorn spit also has pigment. You never lose any of it. It doesn't all absorb. It stays on the top as well. It's a dual action one. So what you're going to do, we're going to do a little like an effect on it that makes it look like maybe it's deep underwater or something like that. So I'm just using some rubbing alcohol that I got at Walmart. This one is a 50%. Now the higher percentage that you get, which I think Walmart offers up to like a 90% alcohol, will give you a better burl than what I'm going to achieve today. And this is going to be part 2 of 3, so make sure that you turn into 3, because I'm not so good with my videos. So this is going to show you that you want to keep the powder on top, because when the alcohol hits it, it gathers it and pulls it together and makes a pool. Gives you kind of a burl wood effect. So all you're going to want to do in order to achieve that look is to sprinkle this rubbing alcohol that you use for minor cuts and bruises, just a household one. You're going to want to do some sprinkles of it all across your table and let it dry. You can use a blow dryer if you're impatient like I am. You can use the sun, as I am, or overnight in the winter, because remember, unicorn spit is safe to use indoors. It's not gonna knock people out and stuff. So, again, this is gonna be part 2 of 3, and I'm probably gonna let this one dry, and then I'm gonna do another layer and let it dry so that the little bubbles that it makes out of the powder will overlap one another, and it'll give it a truly burlwood look. And you're always safe to sand in between if you want to make changes or your own personal spot. But we're gonna give it the treatment now of the burlwood. Make sure you tune in for part 3, which will be the finished product. And thank you for tuning in with me today on my family vacation in Arizona. And thank you guys. Have a peaceful, lovely day. And thank you for tuning in to Unicorn Spit Gel Stain and Glaze in 1.